All right, so I'm going to show you how to create a Padlet. Um, First of all, go to padlet.com and create an account. This will be blank. These are just the ones that I've created. Let me show you just one. This was a getting to know you Padlet at the beginning of the school year. We did this last year. We asked teachers and staff to write your name, take a selfie, and answer these three questions. And it was a nice way to get to know everybody at the beginning of the year, right? And that's kind of what I would like to do with students. So here's how you create one. After you've created an account, you're going to go to Make a Padlet, and you have these options. I prefer the wall option because it stacks them like the sample I just showed you. Canvas scatters them all over, right? Stream is one stream. This grid version puts them in rows for you, but I like this one. So I'm just going to show you what that looks like. Click there, and you get to customize it over here. You give it a title. I'm going to say, welcome to class. Then you can give it a description here. And this is where you can add some of these questions. So you could say, answer 3 questions, right? Maybe take a selfie or add a picture that represents you. Then go ahead and ask 3 questions, like, what is your happy place? What are you looking forward to this year? Something like that, right? So I'll leave that blank for now. You can add icons if you want. So this is the link that you're going to use to send to other people. All right, I'll show you how to do that. First, let's set it up so you can change the wallpaper automatically. It gave me this grass thing. You can go to texture, you can do a brick wall, or other things like that. So I'm going to go with a brick wall. I kind of like that. Okay. And now you can change the color scheme. So this changes. It's not a big change here, so I'm just going to leave it like that. The type of font you want to use, that one's a little playful, so I'll use that one. So here you have some options. You can, if you turn this on, then all the participants, so everyone who contributes to this, has to create a Padlet account. Then you know who's doing what. In case a student does something inappropriate, you might want to consider that, because it'll be associated with their email address. Or if you leave it off, then anyone with access to the link can contribute. New posts will be first or last. You can decide how you want to do that. If you want to allow viewers to comment on posts, so off and on, you can turn that off and on. If you want students to reply to each other, I might leave it off. I just kind of want them to be able to see each other, but not necessarily comment on each other, because I don't want to police that. And then you can create reactions to posts. So you can make it so that participants or contributors to this wall can like each other's posts by giving little hearts, vote them up or down. That might be good for taking surveys, not really this. Rating them 1 to 5 stars or number score. I'm going to go with a like. So I'm going to let people like them. Okay. And then I'm just going to move my camera there. All right. So this is one thing you'll want to consider and figure out if this is something you want to try. But you can require that you, as the moderator, approve all posts. Might be a good idea in a classroom setting, because you'll have 30 to 40 approvals. If you're doing one for all 6 classes, you'll have something potentially up to 200 things to approve. So that can be pretty time consuming. So I'm going to leave it off. There is this profanity filter, so it'll automatically create an emoji in instead of a bad word. Though, if it was me, I would think that the emoji is funnier, so it would encourage me to use bad words, I think, as a naughty high school student that I was, I guess. So I'm going to leave that off, and I'm just going to tell students to be nice, or I'll remove them, because you, as the moderator, you can still remove posts. Okay. All right. So now you just need to share this, right? So you can click right here, copy to clipboard, and now all you need to do is paste that link into something like Google Classroom or another LMS, right? I'm going to hit next, and now we're good. We can start posting, right? So a few tricks here. Down at the bottom right-hand corner is the plus sign. You can click on that to create a post, or you can double-click anywhere on the wall and create a post. From here, you can give it a title, and I tend to like telling students to put their name in the title. So I'm going to create the first post so that you know how to do this as the participants. So in other words, participants will be able to see a sample, right? And so, I can create the answers to my 3 questions here. 1, 2, 3, and then just start answering the questions. I didn't put a question in there just yet. So I can either upload a picture, right? Oh, look, I have pictures here. There's one of me. So I'm going to click there. All right. Or if I'm not happy with that, I can go and enter a URL for the image. I can search the web, and this is probably what most students are going to do. Hey, look, there's people named David Rivas that are not me. So I can maybe search, right? The prompt was something that represents you, and I might just really like Batman, let's say. So I'm going to say I like Batman. So I'll click there, and there's a picture of Batman. All right. So there it is. Or I can take a picture with my selfie camera or my webcam on the computer right now. And I'm going to give it a permission. And once it starts up, you can just snap a picture there. It's just being a little slow, I think, because I'm using the camera already to record this. So I'm just going to close it up. And then I've got all these other places to get pictures from. Okay, so once I have those, I can simply click out of it, and there it is. All right, a couple of ideas, best practice ideas for sharing these. You can use a URL shortener like tinyurl or bit.ly and create something customized, and then it's easier to share. But if you're using Google Classroom anyway, you can just post a link in Google Classroom to this. All right. I hope that works for you.